Yeah, I hear you. Guess what? I'm streaming on YouTube right now. No cap. No cap. I am doing an Ask Me Any question. There was just one person there and he just left. While I'm doing this while I'm playing Fortnite, imagine. I'm multitasking. Someone's already dead, and we lost a teammate. That's great. Okay, and a trash lead. Oh, Primar Striker. And he left, too. What a loser. I'm coming. I have no loot, though. He's on me, I think. I gotta finish. Oh, low. Oh, this guy in the truck's low. There's someone else on me. 91. One shot. Dead with a revolver. I'm crazy. How good? Oh my goodness, Andre's in here. What are you doing? No way. How good are you at goalie, Andre? I don't know. I think I'm whoever this mysterious person is. I think I'm pretty decent at goalie, honestly. I don't know who you are, but if you ever seen me play goalie before, I'm the greatest. I'm better than anybody. What's up? Okay, Connor, whoever you are, you're probably really short, honestly. You have a short name. Dude. Oh, it seems like you two know each other from somewhere. I have no clue where you guys know each other from. That sucks, doesn't it? Easy claps. He's on me. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm dead. Can you hear me, Connor, on my stream? Wait, mute me in Fortnite, and then see if you can hear me.
Another group of migrants from Texas arrived outside Vice President Kamala Harris.
Okay, can you hear me? Hi, Connor.
The second such bus load this week.
Okay, bet.
Officials say 6 more buses.
I closed your stream because I can hear it through my headphones.
The immigration crisis has received more mainstream attention this week after planes carrying migrants arrived in Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts.
Let's go, DMR.
That has sparked a war of words between two possible 2024 candidates for president, California Governor Gavin Newsom and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Fox team coverage now.
I've been streaming for 4 minutes in my professional career.
Attended a DC rally on the fentanyl crisis. Much of the traffic in that deadly drug is crossing.
Make sure you guys like the stream, all right?
Good evening, John. For years, the estimated number of illegal immigrants in the United States was around 11 million people. Now, Texas's lieutenant governor says that number could
Yeah, he
be
died.
approaching
I'm coming.
3 times higher.
We're approaching 10 to 15% of the total population of the United States of America will be here illegally by the time Joe Biden's first term is over. You have to understand, this has been an invasion for a long time. This is a plan by the left. They want to bring people in, eventually, one day, make sure they all have citizenship so they can vote.
For the second time since Thursday, a chartered bus from Texas dropped off migrants at the vice president's home days after she called the southern border secure. The White House says Republicans are playing dirty tricks. John, you mentioned those 6 buses that arrived in New York from El Paso. The El Paso mayor's office telling Fox since late August, over 50 buses have delivered over 2,000 migrants to New York. The overall number of migrants shipped to New York since May is over 10,000. The White House still irate over Florida Governor Ron DeSantis sending a plane of 50 migrants to the wealthy island of Martha's Vineyard. The locals say they can't handle that many, and they will quickly put on a ferry bound for Cape Cod. DeSantis says he'll keep sending them.
These vulnerable migrants were reportedly misled about where they were heading. Told they would be headed to Boston. These are the kinds of tactics we see from smugglers in places like Mexico and Guatemala.
DeSantis responded to a critic who wants him brought up on kidnapping charges.
The governor of California sent a letter to the Department of Justice saying you need to prosecute Texas and Florida governors. And all I can say is I think his hair gel is interfering with his brain function.
Newsom fired back on Twitter saying, quote, "Hey, at Governor Ron DeSantis, clearly you're struggling, distracted and busy playing politics with people's lives. Since you have only one overriding need, attention, let's take this up and debate. I'll bring my hair gel, you bring your hairspray. Name the time before Election Day." Now, the president has arrived in London ahead of Queen Elizabeth's funeral on Monday.
Dude, I think YouTube Shorts are OP. YouTube Shorts are like TikTok. Everyone does the same thing every time.
For more on this, let's bring in California Congressman, Republican Darrell Issa. Congressman,
No, YouTube Shorts are like TikTok. Like they're exactly made the same. So, thanks for the question, though.
My governor is well aware that since the beginning of this crisis, every day at the San Diego airport, they've loaded up migrants and sent them all over the country. They're usually fairly confused on exactly where they're going. But the fact is, my so-called sanctuary state has been using federal money to export people to where they choose to export them to, and without notice. For the first time, you actually have Republicans doing something that I think they should have been doing for a long time, which is call their bluff. California should take every illegal that comes in. And
YouTube Shorts are trash.
Not send them somewhere else if that's what they believe. San Francisco should have an extra 500,000 immigrants by now because they said they're a sanctuary and they're welcoming.
My guy really asked me about YouTube Shorts. Ain't no way. Ain't no. What is this? It's over.
He could have opened his house to those migrants. He could probably house all of them there. I want to read for you something that Jonathan Turley wrote in The Hill. This is op-ed.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need. Any way you want it, ba-da-da-da-da.
One that might backfire on the Biden administration. The Biden administration has transported thousands of migrants across the country with little public notice, including late-night flights denounced by Republicans as clandestine ghost flights. Using the criminal code to amplify political points is a dangerous precedent, frustrating though it may be for sanctuary cities to face an influx of undocumented migrants. Criminal irony is still not an offense under the federal code. Sounds like he's making the same kind of point you've been talking about.
Absolutely, and Professor Turley has testified before Congress multiple times under both Republican and Democrat Congresses. He is an expert on exactly that, the whole point of constitutional or legal behavior. So when he says it with a considerable amount of accuracy.
Ain't no way.
You know, it's interesting.
Ain't no way.
The public,
No,
policy in
I'm done.
California took a poll
I'm leaving.
on what California would say is
I'm
the
leaving.
major issue that faces them.
Ain't no way.
9% say inflation.
Who is this kid? No.
14%
Ain't no way.
unaffordable housing.
Uh-huh.
Climate change is actually
Ain't no freaking way.
of illegal immigration. So
Ain't
it's kind of interesting
no
that
way.
Governor Newsom decides to pay so much attention to this particular issue and the transportation of illegal immigrants.
No.
Well, it's very good with his base, particularly when he isn't taking.
I didn't see anything.
I've been to the French Laundry where he.
I did not see anything.
$1,000 meals. And
But hi.
The illegal immigrant was probably a waiter.
Goodness.
The reality is that he doesn't.
This is weird.
Of wealth and
Was it Andre? I bet you it was Andre. It was definitely Andre.
The legal migrant communities around the country that can't handle this influx
Ain't no
into
way.
the border. I have 88 miles of border, and that border is not secure. And so when the vice president sees a few people show up, I think it makes a huge difference. And quite frankly, the re-exportation by these sanctuary cities of people that come into it, it says a lot about the hypocrisy. They want the new voters. They don't want the actual migrants.
And they don't want to spend the money to house and care for them, or so it would seem. California Congressman Bill Lashley, how does he think?
Thank you.
A rally in D.C. today by families of teens killed in accidental fentanyl poisonings.
No
The second
way.
annual Lost
No.
Fentanyl Unity March on the National
Are you
Mall
kidding me?
to raise awareness.
Stop it. No.
Drug
You don't have to tell every single person in the world about this.
treat their children's deaths like
Ryan, I'm pretty sure that's you.
That story from one-
Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way.
The Lost Voices
Ain't
event
no
is a
way.
poignant title for this event because those who travel
This
to
is not
this
real.
march feel that the stories of their loved ones and their passing have been lost on the Biden administration. And they want their own voices to be
Bunch of
heard.
random
This
people.
afternoon, marchers
I know
came in
nobody.
in the faces of the
I've seen
children
nothing.
whose loved ones poisoned by fentanyl departed
I
the
have
National
seen
Mall, making their way to the White House.
absolutely nothing.
Being poisoned and America is under attack. April Babcock is the founder of this rally now in its second year. She lost her son to fentanyl poisoning in 2019.
But we shouldn't be the boots on the ground. This has to come from the
Oh
bottom
my goodness.
down. We're going to march to.
Who else is in here?
And we're going to beg and we're going to plead for them to hear.
If in here, just say something.
For them to
Ain't
do
no way.
something about fentanyl that's poisoning.
Oh my goodness.
Thousands of Americans. It's not normal.
Families who travel around the country say that fentanyl needs to be considered a weapon of
Ain't
mass destruction.
no way.
According to the CDC, last year, over 107,000 Americans died due to drug overdose. 66% of those were fentanyl related. The parents we spoke with say those were homicides. Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic drug produced in China and imported through our southern border. It's disguised to be sold as or within other substances.
One pill will kill. These kids are dying on American soil. Why aren't we doing something? Why isn't this on the news every day?
I spoke with a group of moms who traveled here.
Who sent you here?
They told me they want to see the southern border closed.
Not talking to you. I'm talking to everyone from school who's in the chat right now.
Alexandria Hall from Washington. Alex, thank
Just look at YouTube. We got Ryan and Austin who are in here. Ain't no way, dude. If you're still in here, type something. Because I still want to know who else is in here.
Where she's lying in state. This is the day after King Charles and the Queen's other children.
Ain't no way, dude.
Correspondent Greg Palcock is with us from London. Greg. Hi, John. We are now at Westminster Abbey, where the state funeral of the late Queen Elizabeth II will be held on Monday as leaders from around the world gather here. Just touched down in Air Force One in the last hour or so at Airport North of London. President Biden, First Lady Jill Biden, and was greeted there by U.S. Ambassador to the UK, Jane Hartley.
Steam. I've never heard of it before. What is Steam?
Some 2,000 will be attending the funeral itself. Meanwhile, between lies in state at Westminster Hall, not far from where we are right now, the public and special visitors are allowed to view. Earlier tonight, It was the turn of the Queen's aged grandchildren, called the silent vigil.
Do people just-
Led by Princes William and Harry.
I don't know. But do people just hate us? Then why is there just two of us now?
Harry, of course, has had his differences with the royals in the last few years.
Oh shoot. Steam is trash, honestly. I know what Steam is. Trust me. Steam. You stupid idiot, dude. Who? Oh, guys, who is Steam? Like, oh, the stream. I'm sorry. You should know that I cannot read. All right. I can't. I can't. Shut up, Connor. I can't read. You should know this. Shut up. No freaking way, dude. Connor, you can't read either. Well, I thought that was Steam. He was probably so. Dude, this kid just say Andre cannot spell. So Andre, if you're still in here, Connor says you can't spell.
Monday's funeral and procession. Hundreds of thousands of people are expected to line that procession route.
Yeah, someone threw a porta for it.
20,000 police and soldiers will be dispatched all around this area. It's being described as the biggest security effort by the UK.
I'm coming.
Well worth it. Back to you, Chuck. Greg Kopach reported from London. Greg, thank you. For more on this, let's
Dude, impulse grenades suck.
Editor at the Daily Mail. So the now King Charles is stepping into his new royal duties. He's obviously had them for a while.
I don't have any other gun.
What's your assessment of how the suit fits the new king?
Honestly, I think he's done a wonderful job. If I may say so, he's far exceeded my expectations and I think the expectations of many people. He's really shown a much more personal, friendly side to himself. I think that's something that he learned from his late mother, and it's absolutely helped to gain him popularity among the British people, which is something that.
Oh, this doesn't do that. Oh my goodness.
Charles has always had.
It's not shockwaves.
Stuffy, a bit kind of separate from the average person, and things like today when he did that surprise walkabout with his son. Those are really helping the British public to warm up to him, which is exactly what he needs.
One interesting note was
I didn't know impulses did that. I thought they stopped fall damage.
Did that surprise you? And
Frick
what's
me.
the significance?
Why do we never get teammates?
It did surprise me purely.
I know.
because
Everybody left.
I felt as though
Everyone from school left, except this one kid. This guy asked, "Do you think YouTube Shorts are OP?" And I said, "No, he's not. There's zero." Okay, now there's 0 people in here.
Now, I do believe that Charles is going to
Maybe he still was. I don't know.
ahead when it comes to the Sussexes. He is going to need to make his position very clear. It's become a case.
Oh my goodness, that guy just got aimbotted. That's a controller player right there.
While Harry was allowed to wear uniform, as I think he should have been able to, Harry is one of very few royals who has actually seen active duty on the front lines. He did 2 tours in Afghanistan. He has earned the right to wear his uniform. However, we understand that Harry and Meghan will not be allowed to.
Wait, no, Andre did spell stream wrong. That wasn't my fault. Okay, he spelled Steam, and Steam is like a gaming platform for PC. I'm gonna search up. I'm gonna search up Steam right now. Steam.
Is very important. He can't let Harry get away with too much because
Yeah, Steam is a video game digital distribution service. Software front by that. My computer would re-unbrokest. I've been streaming for almost 20 minutes now. Congrats. I had another stream. I called it Face.
And this is a major issues.
And that's not me, though. It's not me, though.
It does need to lock in whatever.
Because I left. Because I could hear a bunch of echoes.
And make those crystal clear, not only to Harry and Meghan, but also to.
No one's watching me. I'm just gonna keep this up right here, right now.
Now, obviously, Charles's schedule, everyone's schedule since the Queen's passing, has been absolutely crazy and hectic. And I think that this is a very clear example of what happens when things fall through the cracks. Had it been a case of this event is for working royals from the get-go, Harry and Meghan will be attending, it might not have been such a controversy, such a scandal. But because they were extended the invitation in the first place, which I think was likely a mistake, it's now been blown into a snub. You know, they're being turned away rather than just not being invited from the off.
She's a super freak. Super freak. She's super freaky.
Charlie Langston. David
I agree with you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Fox News will have continuing coverage of Queen Elizabeth's funeral and the ceremonies leading up to it. And there's even more content on our streaming service, Fox Nation, including an in-depth look into the past, present, and future of the new
Frick you, dude. I've done that before.
King Charles III.
Chapter 2, I was really stupid, honestly. I was a dumb little boy.
7 p.m. Eastern Time. Early voting for the all-important midterm elections begins Monday in Pennsylvania, but the first...
I do that all the time. I did that all the time when I first started out playing this game.
Still weeks away. What's holding things up for Dr. Oz and John Fetterman next.
I'm thinking about doing that if no one joins my stream.
This isn't just free. These aren't just shipments. They're promises.
Yo, what is up, you guys? Nick A30 here. Dude, someone's got like 5. Hey guys, if you ever join this chat, make sure to keep it family friendly. No.
Switch to Verizon Business Unlimited today from the network America relies on.
Hi, I'm attorney Don McCarty, a proud veteran who's been helping Marines and their families for decades. I'm sure you've been overwhelmed lately by all the advertising regarding cancellation. Everywhere you turn, someone's offered to help file a claim. But don't be confused by that advertising. If you have a claim, you need real help. If you have real questions, call me and get the answers. Call 800-800-2088. That's 800-800-2088. Call right now.
No matter who you are, being yourself can be tough when you have severe asthma. Triggers can pop up out of nowhere, causing inflammation that can lead to asthma attacks. But no matter what type of severe asthma you have, Tezspire.
Our teammates in.
Tezspire is an add-on treatment for people 12 and over that proactively reduces inflammation, which means you can have fewer attacks, breathe better, and
Use it on them.
symptoms. So you can be you, whoever you are. Tezspire is not a rescue medication. Don't take Tezspire if you're allergic to it. Allergic reactions like rash or an eye.
Who's watching? Who's this one person watching? Type a question.
Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection or your asthma worsens. Sore throat, joint, and back pain may occur. Avoid live vaccines. By helping control your asthma, Tezspire can help you be you, no matter who you are. Ask your asthma specialist about Tezspire today.
Brian Kilmeade, Dan Bongino, Lawrence Jones, breaking down America's biggest issues. Don't miss.
I just noticed that I do not have a shotgun. I have an SMG though. Kid on me.
Difficult to talk about.
Both of them are.
Peyronie's disease, or PD, a real medical condition that urologists can diagnose and have been treating for more than 8 years.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Physical treatment for appropriate men with PD, along with daily gentle penile stretching and straightening exercises, Zyflex has been proven to help gradually reduce the bed.
I have no mats. Oh my goodness! I have no mats or crap, dude. I have nothing. I don't have a shotgun. He knocked him. He knocked him.
Do not have any sexual activity during and for at least 4 weeks after each treatment cycle. Sudden back pain reactions and fainting can happen after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have a bleeding condition or take blood.
I'm here. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Join the tens of thousands of men.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Make an appointment with a
9-foot straight your office.
Yeah, maybe if I had a shotgun, that would have been a different story. I'm in this.
Allegra won't make me drowsy.
Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. So take Allegra before allergy symptoms take over you.
And new Allegra Hives works to relieve itching and reduce hives for 24 hours.
I need to go look at our teammate salute. Auto shotgun.
Full prescription strength reduces inflammation. Don't touch that piano. You're green.
Less than 2 months to go now until the midterm elections and a battleground.
Just let him leave. Just let him leave.
Wondering about the health of the Democratic Senate candidate, Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman. He suffered a stroke back in May, and after months of questions about his health records, Fetterman's campaign finally, recently, shared some cognitive test results. Nate Fuller has the latest on the race and their first and possibly only debate. Nate.
John, good evening. Fetterman's campaign says those test results that you mentioned show that he's functioning at a normal level given his educational background. But his opponent, Dr. Mehmet Oz, says, well, they should debate right now so he can prove that, and voters will know what the situation is before early voting starts just 2 days from now. We did get a glimpse today into how Fetterman is doing. He held a campaign event in Scranton, Pennsylvania. You see video of that here. This was just hours ago. He acknowledged to the crowd that stroke may have impact on his speaking ability, but it didn't stop him from.
I'm gone. I'm leaving.
Dr. Oz is a joke. But that's not funny.
Cooler, give me something good.
The motion is on the ballot. And no one takes a clown serious. But give a clown a vote. And then that's serious.
Okay, who else is in the chat? Type a question. I see 2 people. I know who one is. Who's the other guy? Any question? Any question?
But Fetterman refuses to extend the debate by 30 minutes. Dr. Oz says it's necessary because Fetterman's medical accommodations will make each answer take longer.
Whitman's dodging questions the entire campaign. It was sort of shocking. But what we're seeing more and more is the average voter saying, what's going on here? And they're rejecting John Fetterman's big government policy.
Well, John, here are the top issues for Pennsylvania voters. According to a new Monmouth University poll, you see right here, inflation and the economy lead the way by a wide margin. Dr. Oz says Fetterman's big government policies are like, quote, yokes around our neck, dragging us down for people already struggling to make ends meet right now with inflation lingering near 4-decade highs. Now, Dr. Oz is back on the campaign trail Monday morning. He has an event in Philadelphia.
I'm coming.
For now, Fetterman is still considered the favorite, but Dr. Oz appears to be
I need
making it a very competitive
Oh shoot, I was looking at the wrong guy.
Fascinating one to watch. Nate Fuller. Nate, thanks.
Oh, that was you.
More on the Pennsylvania midterms. Let's bring
Oh my
someone else on.
There's like, I'm not used to playing squads. I haven't played squads in like 10 years.
Congressman, thanks for being with us this evening. Give us your assessment of that Fetterman versus Dr. Oz race. Fetterman has been leading in the polls, but as Nate just said, Oz seems to be.
Who invited you to your party?
Yeah, hey, John, thanks.
Of course
for
you
having me. John, we just did polling in our district last week, and as I'm sure you're familiar, Bucks County, Montgomery County, the part of Pennsylvania that I represent is.
Okay, who is in the chat? Ask a question.
Pennsylvania, and Dr. Oz has significantly closed the gap.
Anything. Anything you want to ask.
I will tell you, John, I've met Dr. Oz several times now.
I don't care what you ask, just ask it.
He's so sincere, so substantive, so smart.
I will answer anything you ask.
Yeah, I believe he's going to pull this off.
It would seem that the White House is
Because that's the way it is, all right?
The president has been in Pennsylvania, what, 3 times?
And how do you know? How do you know that? How do you know it's small? You care to explain?
Well, according to our poll, it's not going well for them. It's ultimately this is going to come down to a choice.
I have been streaming for almost 30 minutes, and I've only been asked one real question.
John, where they try to make it a referendum on this or that, but ultimately.
Do you think YouTube Shorts are OP?
And that's why
That's the only question I've been asked.
Multiple debates in every election cycle between candidates, so that the public gets to view the differences, both personality-wise and policy-wise.
Oh, there's 3 people in the chat. Let's go.
I hope there's not just one debate late in the game, John, because we have mail-in voting here in Pennsylvania.
Ask any question.
And if that one debate is the only one they have, you know.
What the heck? Do I love my mom? I hate my mom. Connor, my mom just asked me, do I love my mom? No, I hate my mom. My mom is the worst mom ever. I don't even. How do you know I even have a mom? Like, I'm joking. I'm joking, Mom. That was a joke. Okay, Mom, that was a joke. I saw your name. Yes, I do love my mom. To the moon.
Well, particularly on issues of the economy, John, and you know, that's always the predominant issue in elections.
And back, and then back, and then back.
Kitchen table issues, the cost of living, inflation.
Mom, shouldn't you be working right now?
Groceries, and that is not going well right now, unfortunately, in our country, and we need to change that. But we are not going to change it unless we change our government and the structure thereof, and the balance of power.
What the?
You talked about. I'm sorry. You talked about those.
Oh, my mom doesn't love me? How do you know that? How do you know my? Yeah, he left too. Yeah, my mom's not very fond of me. How do you know that?
50% say the future of U.S. democracy, 45% say abortion policies, and 43% talk about higher crime rates. So again, higher prices and inflation.
Mom, shouldn't you be working? Oh, my mom loves me like fat kids love cake.
When I travel across my districts,
Connor, don't you love cake? So you're a fat kid, Connor. Bye. Okay, bye.
This is a significant concern because we have a lot of people, over half of people that live in our community and across the country.
Oh, no, they're close.
That are living close to paycheck, if not paycheck to paycheck.
Oh, shoot, they're landing on me.
These things are very, very important, and much more than a lot of the other issues that a lot of the candidates focus on.
I'm dead.
You know,
I'm just
the
dead.
solution is simple, John. It really is. Too much money chasing too few goods is the literal definition, macroeconomics 101, the definition of inflation. When the government continues to infuse massive amounts of taxpayer funding.
Oh, he's one shot. Dude, my guy's one shot.
Supply chain disruptions and labor shortages, that's going to exacerbate inflation. So this isn't hard to figure out. And that's why
Just wait. Oh, one of them got taken out. Let them fight. No, don't kill. Yeah, shoot at them. One of them got knocked. Try to get the finish on the knock, maybe.
The U.S. has a new murder capital.
Who's the other kid in this stream? All right.
And an exodus of police. That's the story.
Hi, welcome to our third buckery.
Oh, I can tell business is going boom, boom, boom. But seriously, we need a reliable way to help keep everyone connected from wherever we go.
Well, AT&T will help you find the right wireless plan for you, so you can stay connected to all your drivers and stores on America's most reliable 5G network.
That sounds just perfect. Terry and Richard, I love it.
Why was my? Oh shoot, you're dead. You're gonna get 8 miles out of the sky, Connor.
Did you know that Constitution Day has been celebrated for over 100 years?
Oh shoot, I keep forgetting that.
United pledge in our efforts to bring more awareness and excitement to this national holiday. We believe the best way to celebrate.
I have to charge my Switch up. Let's go, guys.
The next generation of leaders. To accomplish this, United Pledge is providing several free home-based lessons about the Constitution and its purpose. To access these, go to uwpacademy.org. Happy Constitution Day.
Imagine having to use the law tool at your job.
Actually, that wasn't that hard of a shot, honestly. Sniper would be harder to hit, though.
Why would companies do that? Especially with HR Advantage software.
I know.
Paycom, employees enter and manage their own HR data in a single, easy-to-use software. Visit paycom.com and schedule a demo today.
For the night owls, for the early birds, for the mentors,
Yes, sir.
And the tough mothers. There's Granger.
Say something, I'm giving up.
Real-time product availability online and next-day delivery options. Call clickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Yeah, I don't know why my mom was in the stream for. She should be working.
Going back to school to get my master's.
I just saw something that said you could do it any
So sweet. How did she even know I was streaming? What the frick?
Order 11?
Maybe she got notifications.
11 master's on the right place. It's gonna be 11 even, buddy. Really? The clues are all around us.
Some things are too obvious to be.
Wait, where are you?
$200 instantly. Just for $5.
Are you in the next game?
You listen good. I appreciate you.
Oh shoot! Why did I get put into the game then?
Stop. You have to make me sweat a little bit. Put some extra
All right.
lumps in my chest while the game is going on. Oh look, wait a minute. There's my $200. Damn, that was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet $5 to get 200 instantly. Action's so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Touchdown. Nah, interception.
Don't mind me. I'm just the flu. I'm quite harmless, really. And when people ask, branch out into dangerous flu complications like pneumonia, heart attack,
What?
and hospitalizations, I just say, but I'm just the flu.
It's him.
Ooh, I'm just the flu.
Fight the flu with Sanofi flu vaccines, which help prevent
All right, bet.
in older adults. They've even been shown to
All right, guys, welcome back to another video.
The standard dose flu shots.
Don't get Fluzone high-dose quadrivalent if you've had a severe allergic reaction to its components, including egg products, or after previous dose of flu vaccine.
Bing, bam, boom. I see you at the bing, bam, you at the Hannah. Hannah. Connor, you did not see that. Heck no, you didn't see that. Hannah. I see that.
I'm John Scott, and this is the Fox Report. It's the bottom of the hour. This is the next video. In Colorado, two small planes collided in mid-air this morning. The school found out
What the heck was that? All right, who's the other person in here? Someone type somebody, something, somebody, anybody. There's two people. I know. Who is the other person? Please, could you type something else, other person? I would appreciate that very much. Oh, how's my goalie career? How do you know I'm a goalie? You stalker? Stalker. I am the greatest goalie of all time. Ask me any question you want. Any question you want. It could be about football, basketball, definitely not baseball because I don't know crap about that sport. 3-0. Why, Ryan? Why are you here? I'm joking. 3-0. I don't under 3-0. What does that mean? Like, what? Have we lost all three of our games? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? We lost all three of our games. Hurry! I feel so retarded doing that. Hurry!
I do travel business class, absolutely. I need to be protected. I need to be safe as I do business on behalf of the city of New Orleans.
Yeah, so that was the mayor's defense after public records showed that Cantrell spent $45,000 in taxpayer dollars on trips to France and Switzerland this summer, including nearly $18,000 on first-class airfare. It's contributed to an effort from a group called No Latoya to recall the mayor during the launch.
You love this emote.
In New Orleans. Take a look at the latest stats.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Heck, snoz.
at least 25% in carjacking, seeing the largest increase of 210%.
It's Ryan, you know that, right?
All of this coming at a very difficult time for the New Orleans Police Department. It's got less than 1,000 officers on the street, and they're losing officers.
You can drink it out here.
About 10% each year. That on top of
Yeah, Ryan. Connor wants you to follow his Twitch. Ryan, I'm pretty sure you don't even have a Twitch.
Not helping when she shows up to court to support a 14-year-old convicted of multiple carjackings that she did last month. Here's what the mayor had to say about that.
Sorry, this thing's really hard to suck.
That's supporting a young person that has made decisions that puts him on a better pathway. That's what I
Yeah, look at my stream.
So yeah, John, at last check, that recall effort has about 3,100 signatures. They need about 54.
I've been slurping on some of that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Charles Watson. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
There is a terrible crisis ongoing among present and former members of U.S. military forces. Suicide
Yeah, it's I can.
a day, according to the official VA figures. But a new Priceline-funded study suggests even that terrible number.
Been in here for 40 minutes. You already know me. The greatest streamer on YouTube, and you can tell that to anybody.
There was a way out. Very much a way out.
Anything on?
Through family, through proper counseling. And that
Actually, I don't think there's any such thing as a greatest streamer on YouTube, because that's just people's opinions who the greatest streamer on YouTube is. And I'm
Pool floaties are like whoopee cough. Amusement.
Ryan, I just want to say I love you, Ryan. I love you. Boogie boogie, disco disco. Oh my gosh, there's a whole squad. I have no mats. I have no mats. I have no mats. I have no mats. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Dude, this guy got one shot. I had no mats. I had no ammo. I had no shotgun. What am I supposed to do there? And this guy has no gun. He's got healing. Oh. Okay, there's 3 people in here now. Who is it? Who is it?
Pretty crowded in there. There's 3 people in there. What's my vertical? I have a 70-inch vertical. But you leave it alone, kiddo.
I could touch the top of the backboard all the way up to top.
Lay down.
People see me do it before. And I am like 6'8". That's how tall I am. People at my school call me Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Look at it. Here.
You. No, I'm saying he says, you said, what is he doing?
Get it? Yes, sir. No. No, you should just whip me in person. They can't hear. What am I supposed to? What am I going to get demonetized for one person watching me? Who's that? You. Him. Him is her, and you are her. You are him, I am you, and me is he. That's how it works. All right? Yes, sir. Little whip, little whip, little whip. The emote is trash, dude. That's like the worst. That's like top 10 worst. Like number 1. I was gonna go Billboard. This guy has a victory crown. I swear I run into people, like 18 people have victory crowns. This guy's about to steal my gun. He stole my gun. No, I have no gun. This stupid guy, dude. Why? I still have no gun. Oh, look, let's go chest. Imagine I don't get a gun from a chest. This happened to me like. It's chug. Oh, how do you get a chug cannon? Oh, I'm picking that crap up. No, it's from the broken vending machine. Alright, I'm carrying a chug cannon. Dude, I only have hammers. Please say he has a gun. Where's his gun at? It's a pistol. You actually gotta be kidding me. Wait, there was a guy right here 5 seconds ago. Knock. Almost dead. How did he shoot me through a wall? I got the kill though. Oh, he had a victory crown. There's a guy right here. Let's go. Oh, I'm dead. And I just don't know where our teammate is. I mean, he can't do much because he only has ARs. You still got to kill. Oh, his aim is horrible. We should play. All right. Yeah, we're not playing with that guy. My ear. What? I know I do.
That's the girl.
It's probably like Ryan or Andra or someone like that.
Or thing to do with
Oh my goodness! Look, wait, is this the guy who killed us? Connor, come on, come to me, come to me. This is the guy who killed us. This is the guy with aimbot. I swear, he. Yeah, but he has the same black backling too. Because not that many people use the same backling. What the heck did he? How did he mark up there? He's marking in the sky. He's hacking. Whoa, 2 people in chat? No way. Ain't no way. Tickle my pickle for a nickel. Do you want to? No. Oh my goodness, he heard that. Oh. No. Oh shoot. I'm sorry. You're missing out though. I'm getting demonetized. Great. I don't know who this is, but I'm getting demonetized. No, you don't do that. Hey guys, you just wanted to subscribe to my channel for no odd reason. You don't even know who I am. I'm not even funny. You're not even cool. No, I'm not going to do that. He doesn't have to. If he wants to, he can. That's his choice. Pay Connor. What do you mean by that? And who's Connor? Yeah, who are you? It's all about the Mets. I don't know a single person who likes the Mets. I don't even know anything about baseball either, so shoot. You know, I do not know. Okay, what's my name? Wait, actually. What's my name? No, Tucker wouldn't. It's not Tucker. Ain't no way it's Tucker. Tucker doesn't watch baseball. Who watches baseball at our school? Is it JT? JT likes the Yankees, though. It's not JT. Ain't no way it's JT. I do not know. So tell me. Oh, he left? Frick, dude. Wait, someone else is back. Is it the same guy? Is it all about the... Who are you? If you're still in here. I don't know who you are. What's your name, sir? Is it JT? Yeah, that is kind of scary, dude. Yeah, you don't just say, yeah, you know who I am. No, I do not know any, I do not know, you could be like a pedophile or something like that. Or unless it was Joseph. It's not Joseph, though. It can't be. Well, he knows who you are. So. Come on. Give me a hint. Give me a hint at least. Oh, he's gone. I haven't even been paying attention. I'm just trying to figure out who this kid is. Wait, hopefully it's not Charlie. It's Charlie. It's Charlie. Charlie did subscribe. I don't know if he likes the Mets though. It's Charlie. Because he subscribed. I think, or he watched me. If he comes back, it's Charlie. This guy's destroying the whole thing.
Billion people were lifted out of poverty worldwide.
Holy! I just got trucked.
And embraced capitalism. You might think the empirical case had been made, and the doors.
Just gonna take all this ammo. Thank you very much.
But you would be wrong. We know big government
No, I'm good.
does not have all the answers. With the new millennium just 4 years away, President Bill Clinton used his 1996 State of the Union address to set a new course for America in the century to come.
I have 333 ammo.
The
Gray
era
R.
of big government is over. The philosopher Francis Fukuyama famously declared that history itself had ended. Western liberal democracy
I've almost been streaming for an hour.
as what he called the final form of human government. By the end of the Cold War, communist regimes had killed an estimated 100 million of their fellow citizens. But did the collapse of communism really mean the end of socialism?
The fall of communism at the end of the 1980s, celebrated at the time as a great victory for the right and for capitalism and for a defeat for socialism. Actually, I believe for socialism in the West was a huge liberating moment. Because from that time, you were
Oh, our
free
teammates
of
fighting?
contamination. You were free of that guilt by association. You had to be taken on your own terms. And that deprived the right of a major chunk of its armament.
Kid on me.
Sure enough, far from being dead, social democratic parties made a
Leveled.
comeback across Europe. By the late 1990s,
It's you, Charlie.
15 states in the European Union. But many of
I know who you are.
less and less
If it's the same guy,
socialist
if
in the past.
if your name is It's All About the Mets, if that's you, say something.
Tony Blair, who led Labor
Just to let me know that you're here.
The party that Blair envisioned
Because I don't know if this is the same person or not.
from that of
Because I know who you are, if it
was
is.
nationalized banks, coal, steel, and railroads.
And we could do it, and we did it.
What we wanted more than anything else was to be back in government. And it seemed that Tony Blair would do that by making what amounted to a clean start. Many Labour Party people did not realise how much of social...
It's you, Charlie. I know who you are.
Blair won his first parliament seat in 1983. He was just 30 years old. But he was bucking the national tide.
Margaret held a placard and
Labour's fortunes were nearly...
I know who you are.
And the party ticket was trounced by the Conservatives. In 1994, the party turned to Blair and wanted profound changes in its platform.
Let us say what we mean and mean what we say. Stop saying what we don't mean and start saying what we do mean, what we stand for.
The words may have been cryptic, but everyone in the Labour
Come on, who's the
Party
second
knew Blair
person?
was
Type
responsible.
something. If
Clause 4, the part of Labour Party's charter that committed it to abolishing private property in favor of common ownership. Blair wanted to make clear to voters.
If you're in the
that the
chat,
party
say
no longer
something.
believed in this kind of socialism.
and Connor, I know you're in the chat, so you don't have to say anything. But whoever this other guy is says something, needs to say something. Well, you don't need to say something; it'd just be better.
The following year, Labour delegates gathered at
Okay. Okay, I know who you are. It's you, Charlie. Charlie, I know who you are. Yeah. All you had to do is say that. Why? I can't believe it.
65% were in favor.
It's Connor. It's definitely Charlie. If you read what he just typed, oh, he just took it down. But he said the Puma logo looks like it's somebody like the Puma's getting railed or something like that.
Clear, Blair's strategy was working. Labour rolled to its largest win ever, even topping Attlee's record victory in 1945.
The Prime Minister would say that New Labour
Where are you? How are you almost dead?
I believe it's a rejection.
Socialist or not, Blair's approach, with its rejection of common ownership and government control, proved popular and was emulated by other social democratic parties around the world. As they talked about the importance of a social safety net, they increasingly acknowledged they needed capitalism to pay for it.
Who's ripped? Okay, I try to come back for you just in case you needed help.
Socialist ideology and its promise of almost unlimited power endured.
The world is sort of saying, okay, we've had this tremendous debate and fight over socialism for a century, and it's over. And then suddenly, just
Don't land this way. Land this way.
within a decade after, 1998, Hugo Chavez gets himself
But there's the other team's right there.
elected.
Do you have heals? Because I have med mist.
Venezuela, essentially promising socialism.
Hugo Chavez vowed to redistribute the country's vast
I'm gonna try to get some
wealth.
kills. I hear our teammates are fighting some people.
He brought social democrats and Cuba supporting socialists together under a banner of nationalism to make what he called a Bolivarian revolution. He followed much of the democratic socialist playbook. Spending on social programs grew to represent 40% of GDP. Co-ops were created to replace corporations. And Chavez won 4 national elections in a row. But when oil prices fell, the flaws of what was now called Chavismo were starkly revealed.
What happens is that concentrated power and coercion that is a necessary part of socialism will distort the economy and then breed the need for more power for the government in the future to try to correct the inefficiencies that they've created in the past. And kind of like socialism on the installment plan, once the government starts to take over the economy and uses force and coercion and creates distortions, breeds future government interventions to correct their past mistakes, and then you're down the road to surface, and then you're ending up in the long run like Venezuela.
Chavez died of cancer in 2013. His hand-picked successor, Nicolas Maduro, inherited an economy well on its way to collapse. In 2018, inflation reached an annual rate of 1 million %. 80% of the population now live below the poverty line.
There was a study a year ago which found that the average Venezuelan had lost almost 20 pounds just from hunger. The country is a complete wreck. Food is very scarce. Medicine is hard or impossible to come by.
Did you take that chair down
As
off
well as
the
ordinary
thing on the
things like
shut
soap and
garage?
toilet paper that people just can't get.
Afraid it's
And
gonna fall
the
or
result
something,
is
bust up.
the country's disappeared. That is, in the last 3 years, 15% of the population of Venezuela has fled Venezuela.
The economy imploded, and the country has collapsed to the point that it is generating more refugees now than the Middle East, than Syria, extraordinarily. It's been a catastrophe, and it's a catastrophe that was predictable if you understood what socialism does. This, I think, is important because so few people on the left in Europe and in the United States recognized Chavez for what he was. In fact, at the time that I was predicting disaster for Venezuela, a whole bunch of people on the left were celebrating Chavez as the future of democratic socialism and writing love letters about the regime.
And in a period of a unipolar world, Chavez sprung the world, spoke up for the Palestinians, spoke up for the poor around the world, and inspiration for all.
One of those democratic socialists who supported Chavez was Labor MP.
What's my Fortnite name? Okay, I'll give it to you. I don't know who you are though. I don't know how you're not playing that game though. And don't make fun of it either, alright? You can't make fun of it. I don't know who you are, I don't know how you know I'm playing this game, but it's kind of scary that you know that. I hope you're someone I know, because if you know I'm playing this game right now, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I literally knew it. I literally do not care either. I could care less that you don't like the name, because it's just a name. It doesn't really matter.
Remaining commitment to the idea of the collective ownership of the means of production. And then it all went horribly wrong. And therefore, delighted to declare Jeremy Corbyn elected as leader of the Those old leftists had gone away, and finally, under Jeremy Corbyn, they worked out how to take over the Labour Party by essentially enrolling as members a whole bunch of people who were essentially Trotskyists or similar, and achieving a totally unexpected victory in the leadership contest that Jeremy Corbyn was certainly.
Okay, Connor. Okay, chill out, Connor.
We're strong enough and big enough and able to do that. That is what we're about.
Ooh, 48 crack.
There is no going back.
Play some music now.
I to be called Brexit. The 2016 referendum to leave the European Union.
I can sing for you.
Ensuing debate
Is that fine?
manage the transition to a post-Brexit world. Most Labour Party members of Parliament were appalled by Corbyn's radicalism and cast a vote of no confidence in his leadership. The party rules threw the final decision back in the lap of the activists, and Corbyn was re-elected party leader.
What Jeremy Corbyn was out to do was the first installment of marching to socialism was to completely repeal the 20-year legacy. And it was symbolized by Tony Blair had gotten the party to repeal the famous clause 4
We do not care.
Constitution, which called for the public ownership of the means of production, distribution, and exchange. That symbolized
Love you too.
the turn away from socialism of the Labour Party. Corbyn was
Ha,
the
ha,
most
ha.
left-wing
Yeah, you're
leader
funny.
in the history of the Labour Party. So it was a complete reversal that was at least attempted by Corbyn.
Where's this guy at? I'm actually confused. He's actually scaring me.
Corbyn once again led his party in national
Oh my gosh,
elections,
my guy's actually scaring
this
me.
time against Boris Johnson, who ran on a
I'm not dying
platform
from fall damage. Heck no.
extolling the merits of free market capitalism. Would offer. They would back exchange control.
I don't know why you want me to play music for. I'm actually curious.
It would prove the ultimate test of Corbyn's new Labour coalition, now based in urban areas and built around a platform of radical environmentalism, nationalization of major industries, and democratic socialism. The outcome was a landslide.
The December 2019 general election in Britain was the biggest disaster in the history of the Labour Party. It was the worst result since 1935. And it gave the Conservatives an even bigger victory than they won in 1979 when Margaret Thatcher came to power.
The key message is, if you look back over more than 40 years, as a British political analyst to put it, the record of the Labour Party is loss, 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 Blair, 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 loss, 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 loss. So there's a pretty clear message there of what kind of message from the Labour Party is likely to get it back into power, if it ever is going to be back in power.
About to get done. About to get up.
The farthest socialism ever
One
been
person remaining, and I almost
was in
choked it.
Israel's kibbutz.
Where's this guy at?
For years, the kibbutzim
This guy had no
been
heels
tiptoeing
either.
away from a completely communal way of life. By the late 1970s and early 1980s, the first children born on the kibbutz had grown up and had children and grandchildren of their own. Now that the urgent task of building a nation had passed, the younger generations were becoming disillusioned with life on the kibbutz.
The kibbutz children grew up into intelligent, enterprising, hard-working, constructive individuals, but they did not grow up as settlers.
Moshe Abbas' daughter, Noah, was one of those who considered leaving.
I think the kibbutz is generally not natural. It goes completely against nature. It's the complete opposite of human nature. Because you work very hard and give everything.
No, I'm actually confused what this last guy is.
And in return, you get the same as someone who doesn't work.
To keep skilled workers, Ginosar and other kibbutzim began paying salaries based not on need, but on market value.
Let's go.
Even began to hire foreign laborers
WW.
paying jobs.
Let's go, dude. Hell, this is trash.
Kibbutz gardens is worth this a month.
All right.
The teacher in the school is worth so much, and the childcare worker in the kindergarten is worth this much, and everyone got their own wage. That, to my mind, is the crucial change in the kibbutz. When the principle of from each according to his ability to each according to his needs.
Who's still watching? Like, honestly.
I think those who stayed thanks to the changes. If changes hadn't been made, I wouldn't be here either. And thanks to the changes, we saved every penny. As a school principal, and my husband who works at 2 jobs, we managed to get our own private car. 2 weeks ago, at the age of almost 43, I have a car. I have independence, and this change for me is excellent.
But to my mind, the experience of kibbutzim really completes the story of socialism. The kibbutzim were like a laboratory experiment. The only one we have, really, of creating socialism, pure socialism, and it worked for a generation. And then the people who lived there just said they were unhappy with their way of life. They didn't like having to share everything in their lives with their neighbors. And I think there's a big lesson there about human nature, which is, it is true, and this is part of the core appeal of socialism, that human beings are social animals, that we need other human beings. We need both in a practical sense, but also
Ask
in
any
a
question you
psychological
want, guys.
sense. But this need is not unlimited.
Ask
There's something
any
on the
question
opposite side, and that
you
is that
want.
People also have an innate need for some degree of autonomy, for some degree of privacy, for some degree of control over their own lives and being able to make their own decisions. And it turned out
Yes,
that
okay,
we
whoever
have
typed-
pure socialism, in which everything has to be shared and done
Whoever put
together
yes,
as
say
one group.
ask a question. Any question.
People really were not comfortable living this way.
The multi-generational experiment of the kibbutz was bloodless. The same cannot be said of the totalitarian regimes that killed tens of millions and impoverished billions more.
Wait a minute.
We are going to
I'm
build
thinking,
But today, socialism
and
is experiencing a revival.
I think I know who's watching right now.
And the support of millions of people
I-
around our country, we begin a political revolution
Nah,
to
bro.
transform our country economically, politically.
Never mind. I don't know who's watching because I don't know who you are. Okay, whoever you are, why are you watching?
Have become enthralled with the
I'm not trying to know, but why?
A democratic socialist.
The
independent senator from Vermont and two-time presidential
Do I know
candidate,
you or something like
Bernie
that?
Sanders.
Thank you, New Hampshire.
I think I know you.
Born and raised in Brooklyn, Sanders was an anti-war activist in college. He lived briefly on a kibbutz in
I
the
think
early
I know
1960s.
you.
He then moved to Vermont and began running for various offices with left-wing fringe parties. He finally broke through in 1981 when he was elected mayor of
YouTube,
Burlington
yeah.
in a four-way
This is YouTube.
race by just
And
a handful of votes. His message has
I think I
remained largely
know who
unchanged
you are.
from those early days. In a radio script he wrote in 1973, he said, "There are two worlds in America. The world of the 2%
You know
of
who
the
I am, but I don't know who you are.
one-third of the
But I have
personal
a guess
America,
who
the
you are.
100 individuals and families that are worth more than
I love
$100
playing this
billion
game. Guess that
to
person.
less than 2% of the population.
That's my favorite game to play,
Over
guys.
70% of all publicly held stock.
Today, the wealthiest 1% of our population
So, like,
owns over 1/3 of the wealth of the nation. The truth is that for the last 20 years,
I know, who-
there has been a massive
like,
transfer of wealth in this country, and it has gone.
alright, tell me what platform you're watching on. Or, I mean, not what platform, like what device you're watching on right now. Oh, shoot, he left.
Has been pretty good to Bernie
I'm
Sanders.
talking to
With a
myself.
fortune estimated at $2.5 million, including 3 different homes, Sanders is in many ways
Sure.
an American success story. And when it comes to the money he's earned, he can sound downright capitalistic.
Show us play.
That's the issue. I am a millionaire. Well, actually, this year we had $560,000.
Add me because I don't know what your name is.
That's a lot of money.
Unless it
That
was
money in
just.
my wife's case, it came from a book that I wrote. Pretty good book. You might want to read it. It was a seller, sold all over the world, and we made money. So if anyone thinks that I should apologize for writing a best-selling book, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it.
It's always a bit tricky to pin people down when they say that they're socialists in the 21st century, because they certainly don't want to be associated with the Soviet Union. And they'll always deny they've anything to do with Venezuela, or for that matter, North Korea.
All right.
What is democratic socialism? Their question. That's all. Democratic socialism, to me, is creating a government, an economy, and a society which works for all rather than just the top 1%.
Oh my
It's ending the absurd inequalities that exist today.
So you say to them, well, what do you mean when you say you'd like to see socialism in America? And they say, well, actually, we really mean Sweden. And I often ask myself if they've ever been to Sweden, because if you go to Sweden today, you'll see a vibrant, dynamic, free market economy with a fully functioning democracy. It's actually ranked in the top 20 market economies by the Heritage Foundation, which is not exactly known for its support of socialism.
A just society, a loving society.
Ew.
One that guarantees healthcare to all people.
On one point, socialists had been
Don't pay
consistent,
attention to
however.
the background
focus of their
volume.
effort
Shit,
is on the
crap.
redistribution of wealth,
Oh,
not its creation. Young, tech-savvy Democratic socialists like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez argue that we now live in a world of such abundance that all we have to do is get the sharing part right.
Actually, like
one of the reasons that this ideology or questions of whether you want to call it democratic socialism or techno-futurism or like whatever it is because our
No, I don't even know what that is.
advancement as a society has outpaced our system for handling finite resources, because now we are approaching infinite resources. And how capitalism is based on scarcity. And what happens when there is enough for everyone to eat? What happens when there is enough for everyone to be clothed? Then you have to make scarcity artificial. And that is what has happened. We have created artificial scarcity. And that is why we are driven to work 80 hours a week when we are being our most productive at any point.
No, I do not know.
And so we should be working the least amount.
How do you know if I would know? Because that makes me want to think that I know who you are.
We're paid on how little we're desperate enough to accept. And then the rest is skimmed off and given to a billionaire.
The democratic socialist.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Socialism,
all right.
To try to present it to the American people, especially young people, there's some kind of idea that might work if they just get the details correct, or if they just have the right central planners, the right bureaucrats, or the right policymakers, the right politicians.
But we are going to win because we have the agenda that speaks to the needs of working
He made
people
money that's so
throughout
big.
this country.
A lot of people make money.
Healthcare
A
is
lot
a
of people make a lot of
human
money.
right, not a privilege. The wealthy and powerful will start paying their fair share of taxes. We will make public colleges and universities tuition-free and cancel all student debt.
Socialism destroys nations, but always remember freedom unifies the soul.
Oh my goodness.
And so a debate that many thought was over.
I'm so confused what's going on right now.
Based on seemingly abstract theories of human nature, but with real-world consequences, starts again.
132 lawmakers in this room have endorsed legislation to impose a socialist takeover of our healthcare system, wiping out the private health insurance plans of
No,
180
I am not okay.
million very happy Americans. For those watching at
I'm
home tonight,
dead.
I want you to know we will never let socialism destroy American healthcare.
Joseph Schumpeter, who was one of the great 20th century thinkers on this subject, had a great answer to the question, why does socialism keep on coming back, even when it seems to have been defeated? His answer was this, that there are three things that allow socialism to make these comebacks. The first is that capitalism's creative destruction, that was his famous phrase, will always generate losers. There will always be people whose lives are disrupted as the process of economic innovation takes place. And that will be a constituency for socialism. Then he said academics will always be attracted to socialism, and so universities are bound to be in places in which left-wing ideas are promulgated, because few institutions are more insulated from the market and from economic reality than universities. Finally, he said, there will always be a state bureaucracy of people who want to increase the scope of the bureaucracy. So Schumpeter argued that even although socialism was bound to fail wherever it was tried, decentralized planning could never deliver the results of a market economy. The creative destruction, the losers of creative destruction, plus the professors, plus the bureaucrats, would guarantee a constituency for socialism for the rest of time. And I'm afraid that's what it keeps on coming back, just when you think, like Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction, it's dead.
From its beginning, socialism was based on mixing the power of faith with the science of economics. Faith dictated that a new man could be created, one who would serve the collective rather than his own God or family.
And science would allow men to direct economic activity. The result would be a sort of heaven on earth. America has seen socialism's rise, its decline, and may be witnessing the cusp of its rebirth. How we respond may well define the world our children inherit. I'm Brett Baer. Thanks for watching.
You're not welcome. Oh, Fred. Fred, what are you doing?
I'm wrong.
No.
Sore throat, joint, and back pain may occur. Avoid live vaccines. By helping control your asthma, Aspire can help you be you. No matter who you are, ask your asthma specialist.
No, forget it. No way.
Simparica Trio is the first and only chew with triple protection. Oh, wait. Intestinal worms. Well, heartworm disease, no problem with Simparica Trio. This drug class has been associated with neurologic adverse reactions, including seizures. Used with caution in dogs with a history of eating disorders. Protection. Go with Simparica Trio. I'm Curtis. Number 2, homeowner. It can be dangerous to use identity. Now, it's easy to help protect yourself.
What is Identity protection.
Now, 80% you can enjoy the perfect temperature with your morning matcha. Your thermostat learns your favorite temp and creates a schedule for your home. I love sitting in for breakfast.
I don't know what I just did. I just disabled chat, so I'm going to restart this. So I'm gonna end it right here and then make another one.
One of my favorite supplements is turmeric helps with